Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you all. Welcome back to iArabic. In this lesson, you will learn 8 of the Huruf al Jarr. Up until now, we've been talking about the ism, which is one of the 3 types of kalima. Today, we're going to talk about one of the other types of kalima, which, if you remember, is harf. Now, harf has many different types, but the main type we're going to be talking about today is Huruf al Jarr. Huruf al Jarr. And in English, you can call them particles of al-jar. What does jar mean? Jar means that they give kasra to the last letter of the word after them. And we'll understand once we get to the examples. Now, the 8 most used huruf al-jar, they are li, bi, ka, an, min, fi, ila, and ala. And so these are the 8 most used huruf al-jar, and we're going to be speaking about each of them with examples. So the first one is lam, or li, and it means for or belonging to. So for example, here we have al-qalamu, li khali. Now for this dal, the question is, what do I put here? Okay, I put dhamma at the end of qalam because it's the default. But because this lam has come, this harf al-jar has come here, right? Because of that, I have to add 2 kasras at the end of Khalid. So it becomes al-qalamu li Khalidin. The pen is for Khalid, or the pen belongs to Khalid. And it's very similar to mudaf ilay, this harf al-jar, but there is a difference, as you can see. Now the second one is be, and be means with or using. For example, we have kharajtu, which is a verb. Kharajtu, I left, bil qalami. Again, kasra because of the ba. Only 1 kasra because qalam has alif lam. Next we have katabtu bil qalami. I wrote. Katabtu means I wrote. I wrote bil qalam, using the pen. I wrote using the pen. Bil qalami. Katabtu bil qalami. Number 3, we have ka. And this kaf, it shows similarity or likeness. So here we have laysa shay'un kallahi. Laysa, which means not, or it means there is not. Shay'un, a thing, kallahi, like God. Again, I added the kasra because of the kaf. So again, laysa shay'un kallahi. There is not a thing, anything, kallahi. These 2 dhammas tell me that it can be anything. Not just one thing, but it can be anything. Laysa shay'un. There is not anything like God. Next we have an. And an means about. So here, for example, we have al-maqalatu an Muhammadin. The 2 kasras are there again because we have the word an before Muhammad. And al-maqala means an article, like a newspaper article. So al-maqalatu, the article, an Muhammadin, is about Muhammad. It's regarding Muhammad. Okay? And then we have the harf min, which means from. So here the example is Zaydun, Zayd, min America. Zayd is from America, or Zayd is from America. America means America. Now, what you're supposed to wonder or ask is, well, why does America have a fatha instead of 2 kasras like it should? Well, America is actually an exception, and we're going to talk about why it's an exception. But for now, just know that it's a foreign word, and foreign words that are transliterated directly into Arabic cannot take a kasra. So we have to leave it with an alif, and we say Zaydun min America. And the next harf is fi. and fi means in. Fatimatu fi al-bayti. Fatima is in the house. Al-bayt, we've done this word before. It means the house. Okay? And Fatima only has one dhamma because it's also an exception. And we'll talk about how it's an exception along with America later on. For now, just focus on how the Huruf al Jarr fi is used in the sentence and its positioning in the sentence. Fatimatu fil bayti. Fatima is in the house. Next we have ala. And ala means on. So here the example is jalastu ala al-kursi. I sat, jalastu, I sat, ala, on, al-kursi, the chair. I sat on the chair. Easy enough. And finally, we have ila, which means to. And the example is ar-ruju'u ilallahi. The returning or the return is to Allah. Meaning once we pass away and once we die, we will return to Allah, to God. And finally, I have a challenge question for you. I'll just give you some of the words and you have to give me the meaning of it. Anta ala al-ard ila hin. Okay? So anta means you, al-ard means the earth, and hin means a time. So what I want you to do is translate these two harfs and tell me what they mean along with the entire sentence and give me a little commentary on it at iarabic.tv, and make sure you click on lesson 8 and post your answer in the comments section. Thank you all for watching. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you all.